What's up, guys? It's the Greenest Lantern here. I'm here to bring you a information review slash thing going on. Today's topic is going to be Steam. Yes, Steam. Steam is officially releasing an operating system. It's going to be based on their Linux design. So Linux is going to be a part of it, and it's going to be phenomenal. So without further ado, let's figure out what it is. So everyone is still hooked on the fact of Steambox. Now, I'll explain what Steambox is to you quickly. Steambox is a Valve developed hardware that has been. It's been unrevealed according to Valve's co-founder Gabe Newell. The Steambox is basically it's like if you use Windows operating system, you'll realize that it's sort of the same as like the Windows Media Center type thing. That's just sort of what it's like. But yeah, we're not worried about that, so let's not give a crap about that. It's SteamOS, people! This is revolutionizing the way we play video games. I mean, I'll put a link in the description, definitely, on, you can do it. I'm going to read a little bit on what it is here, and I'm going to look at my notes as well. So, without further ado, let's get into this, because I am so psyched, guys, to actually talk about SteamOS. I was discussing it with friends and just everything in general. I was just mind blown when, you know, I was at first I sat down and I was like, oh well, what are you talking about? Steam hasn't come out with an OS. And then people in my brain literally put penises in my brain and said, you know what, you're gonna fucking recognize that Steam has an OS, and it just blew me away. So I looked it up, and yeah, and here we are. It has living room functionality. So what this means, guys, I'm going to read from my notes on my computer here, is finally you don't have to give up your favorite games. So basically you don't have to give up the games that you've already installed in order to do that. So your online friends, so like your friends that you play online with, and all the Steam features you love just to play on the big screen, so basically, okay, it will run on an operating system based on, so let's say you're running an actual system based on, freaking, I don't know, let's say you're running a system based off a console design, okay? You want a little console design that you don't want to go and spend $300, $400 on a console, right? Okay, well, this is what you can do. It's actually going to revolutionize the way you play a game. So you can stream an actual game from your living room, from your computer, for instance, that you... Mind you, you don't have to delete anything off your regular computer. Nothing at all. It's going to actually provide access to games that you can actually go into the living room, right, and actually sit down and go, you know what, I feel like playing freaking Hitman Absolution or something like that, you know, and it will just stream through your network. And it's really, 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 a big thing for gamers with the tendency to be lazy. This is the only way I can put it, guys. So yeah, that's one massive good thing. The performance in SteamOS, we have achieved significant performances. Now, this is where it gets interesting. It increases the graphics processing. It also is now targeting the audio performance and the input latency of the operating system level. Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. I'm going to go on the website for 2 seconds and I'm going to read. It actually says, game developers are already taking advantage of these games as a target. The Steam OS for their new releases. Basically, it's going to allow you to, well, like I said, stream, and yeah, it's gonna allow you to stream a lot more, and basically give you no lag, which is I don't think is possible, but I think it could be possible with Gabe. I mean, he has come up with with certain ways to just, you know, manipulate the. It's Linux, all right. It's Linux. You can install it on a toast, for crying out loud. That's how awesome Linux is. I mean, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if you could, you know, do whatever you could, because it's you know, it's Steam. It's Linux. Linux operating system is open world. That's just, you know, and oh mate, you just mate, it really, and like I said, and I'll say it again, it's Linux, and you can install it on basically anything. Like, you can get a toast and just fucking put the disk on there, and it's installed. That's right. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Alright. In-home sharing, as I think I've stated in-home sharing before, you can play all your Windows and Mac games on your Steam machines as well. Just turn on your existing computer and run the Steam files. Run the Steam as you're always there. So then your Steam OS machine can stream those games, as I stated, through your home network. So it didn't make any sense. Movies, TV, and music. Steam will be working on a media service type thing. So let's say you want to make a media PC out of this, but you still want gaming in mind, right? You're going to love this feature for you gamers out there that don't want to go and buy a goddamn Xbox One because, well, or the PS4. I mean, despite the fact that I'm gonna probably buy the PS4, but it's probably gonna end up catching dust because I just want to see, you know, yeah. So anyway, I've always been a PC gamer, and I'll stick by that sufficiently. So yeah, and I mean, yeah. So anyway, forget about it. This is not console. This is Linux. All right. This is all about Linux. Let's say, for instance, you have a system that you've just built. You've built a Z70, Z87, or Z77. Let's be honest, you don't really need to go to Z87 for this stuff. And you want to freaking play music, watch movies, and watch TV. You want to do all those things. Well, the way that Steam OS is going to work is that it's going to work like a media center. So it's going to be like basically Windows. So you know how Windows has that implementation of the freaking Windows PC. I'll put a little what's the name in there, so it'll be around there somewhere. Yeah, I'll put it either. You'll be able to see it straight on the screen. So right now, but yeah. It will allow you to access through your computer. You can access it through your dog, through your cat, through your fluffiness, through freaking. You can access it anywhere. So it will allow you to access everywhere. Just, you know, just as long as you got an internet connection, you'll be able to access it. No worries. Family sharing. Okay. sharing Steam games with your family. So let's say you have a brother, for instance, that is, well, a gamer, PC gamer. And he doesn't want to go, once again, he doesn't want to go and spend all that money and do all that. Well, what you can do is you can stream, you can share the games through yours. So you can share them with family members, which is a really, really interesting feature, because if you've got them on, and it's going to be, if you've got it on Steam, it's going to be really, really unique. And it's going to be a really, really great feature for you people that are going to game and don't want to spend extra money when someone else has the exact same game, when you can just borrow it. You know, and that's kind of a big thumbs up to Gabe right there and Valve, because that kind of, enhances all that shit. So kudos to Valve for that. So yeah, family options. It says on the website that you've got family options as well. The living room is a family territory. Now I just kick him out of the room. I was like, listen, man, this is Steam OS. You get out of this room right now, or I will slap you. No, I don't do that. Alright, but let's say, for instance, you're in this, and you don't want your parents to be, you don't want your parents' games in your library, okay? Like fucking Muffin Kitten 27, I don't know what parents play. The Sims, okay? Let's say, heaven help us all, that if you buy The Sims, I will have to come to your house and fart on your cat. That's right, I will come to your house and fart on your cat. Families will have a lot more control over what titles get seen by who. So that's a pretty big thumbs up right there. So that allows you to, block access to, if you've got a, if you secretly say, if you secretly play The Sims and say, oh, I don't like The Sims, it's stupid, and then you're on your computer and your mum sees you and, oh, you play The Sims, add me on The Sims, that would be quite fucking stupid, because I would literally just, I wouldn't play The Sims at all, because The Sims is like, just don't play The Sims, it's crap. I tried it, and I tried it at a friend's house, and I felt like killing someone. That's how bad it was. Anyway, but moving on. And I think that's about it for that. I mean, I'll put a link in the description below, and that's about it. Remember to rate the video, comment on the video, and subscribe. And if you don't, I will come to your house and I will eat your children and leave nothing but their noses. Down there is a subscribe button. What are you doing? That's what you should be doing. You should be subscribing right now. What are you watching me for? Subscribe. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. Green Slatin, signing out.